Welcome back, everybody, to Warriors of the Rainbow Spiritual Guidance YouTube channel. As always, my name is Jason, and I will be your guide. Thank you guys for being here on this journey with me. I truly appreciate you all. If it wasn't for any of you, I truly wouldn't be here. So thank you. For all those that are returning, welcome back. For those that are new, welcome to the tribe. No matter how you got here, when you got here, you are meant to be here. Chances are there's something within this message that is going to resonate with you. It could be something you went through, are going through, or it could be a seed for tomorrow. Remember, these are collective readings, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I may be talking about you when in truth the energy that I'm reading is someone else around you or vice versa. I will need you to use your intuition and your discernment to figure out where that applies. If my messages do resonate with you, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload. If you're on a television and you're subscribing to the channel, what's happening is you're not hitting the notification bell because there's no option to do so. So I ask that you go onto your cell phone, click onto my channel, and click the notification bell to all so that you are notified when I upload readings. Also, I've heard from multiple readers that YouTube has been like bumping off people on accident, unsubscribing, and I've noticed like this fluctuation. It goes like up and down. Like one day I'll have 472 subscribers, and then that same day I'll come back on and it'll be 470. You know what I mean? So just check, make sure that you're subscribed. I appreciate it. It just helps the channel grow. It also helps me tap into your energy field, as that opens up a channel that I'm able to tap into. So I appreciate you guys. Also, for the whole month of November, as a Thanksgiving special, I am doing a buy one, get one free reading. For $55, you're getting not one reading, but two reading. Just like the readings are on here, is how the readings will be. And the second reading is good for lifetime. It also comes with my channel abilities, my psychic abilities. So it's a great deal. I'm giving back, right? Instead of just receiving, I want to also give. And stay tuned because I'm going to, within this next year, I am going to start transitioning into more of life coaching, as I do have those abilities, and I think that more intimate connections would be better to serve. Like if I'm talking to someone, even if it's over video chat or messenger, I'm able to tap into their energy, and I just feel like that's where I'm going to be transitioning to. So also, if that's something you're interested in, you guys, the private readings or a life coaching service, in the description box is my email address. Go ahead and email me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you guys. And there's also options to donate if you'd like to, you guys. It does help. A dollar, $5, 10, 20, $30. You guys, it really does help motivate me. Believe it or not, I have another job that I work that I just started this week. So you haven't seen me posting every day. That's because of that. Plus, I have noticed that when I post more, like when I feel drawn to, the readings tend to be better. So that's why you haven't been seeing readings. But over the weekends, I have Friday, Saturday, and Sundays off. There's all the private readings, which I have two to do today, and a collective reading. Plus, I'm doing laundry and stuff. So, yeah, now I'm blabbing. Let's just get into it. I'm pulling out the notebook, you guys. But I love you all. Let's go ahead and get into this reading. So, today is 11/11. I've heard people talk about 11/11 portals, and back in the day, that stuff used to resonate with me. It's just numerology because every number has a vibration, right? Everything in creation has a vibration. So that's what they're meaning by a portal. They're meaning like energy, okay? And to me, it's like showing you're getting on the right path. So it does make sense because of the cosmic energies and what Scorpio season is. It's about endings and new beginnings. So it does resonate. So I do feel like that's when they're saying portal, they're talking about Scorpio season. That's what I'm getting. Okay. So it is a number that I've been seeing quite often. Okay. I've also been seeing 1010, 111, 144, 1212, 333, 27, 1001, 1221, and 3544. It's a mirror, is what I'm getting, okay? I'm going to get into that here. I mean, I'm being told to tell you guys to remember that the outer world is a mirror to the inner world. If you, um, let's see, like for example, if there's something within you that, like, if you're not feeling approved or accepted by people, you're going to manifest that on the outer. You're going to see that. That's what's going to be shown. It's going to say, oh, you're not accepted because that's what you're emitting out there. So be aware about that. Okay? Also, people pleasing. You know, if you are people pleasing, you're going to manifest more people pleasing people. People that want you to please them. You see what I mean? So everything is a mirror. If the situations that you're dealing with, don't look at like what this person's doing or that person's doing. Instead, start looking within yourself and say, okay, why is this manifesting? Because you are totally in control. The problem is many people are operating in the unconscious mind, the programming mind, and not even realizing that they can do this. They can change that this is what it is, and they can change it. Because what happens is, and one of the downloads I got was patterns. Yeah, because there's a pattern in the way of thinking that we have been raised, okay? And that pattern creates narrow pathways. What does that mean? The lightning, right, in the sky is a mirror of the lightning in the mind, right? So it's about those pathways that are being created, and that is a perpetual cycle. It's a wheel that will continue unless you become conscious of it and you change it. For a lot of you, you guys need to take that time to start going within, okay? Not looking out in the world to see why. Instead, go inside and see why the outer is the way it is, not vice versa. Um, I do feel a lot of you guys are building a legacy, or you're focused on legacy mindset. You're focused on success and some type of matters here. Some of you guys may be tapping into your gifts. You may have healing hands, and you may. I feel like for some of you, you're supposed to be like you could be doing some healing work, Reiki or whatever. Even this is healing, right? Drawing, artwork, things like that. But I feel like the belief in yourself for some of you needs to shift. Like you're having trouble believing that you can do this and be successful. And because of that, yeah, you're not going to get as much as you could. Okay? Believe in yourself. Believe. You are successful. You are perfect. Believe that. Um, it's a lot about focus. Okay, like focus right here. I mean, look at this. Change your focus. Like, and this is in the challenge spot right here. And I actually had this down, and it's here, right? Because if you're focusing, if all right, if your outer experiences is what makes you happy, right? If like the car, the relationship, the money, and all that stuff, like yeah, I'm happy. But then if that's taken away from you, are you still happy? That is important. So I'm getting about changing your focus to a lot of different things, man. Like, see it for the long run. I'm also getting like this is the ending of the shadow and the beginning of the spiritual mind. I feel like there's a divine masculine energy that's being transmutated in the collective, and like the focus of the intellect compared to the focus of the spiritual mind. That I feel like that's what it's saying here. Okay, and it's funny because this win or lose energy, that is the ego here. You got to win at all costs, or I'm losing. If I don't have this, I'm losing. If I get this, I'm winning. That mentality, you need to change that, because it's like about success. Once you realize that success is defined not in the material, but what you are emitting within your being, the vibration and the frequency, right? Then you'll understand that everything is perfect. But a lot of what's happening is the inner ravaging wolf side, the shadow for some people on this channel, that's coming out and that's running prominent right now in the mind space. All right, the self-talk. I actually wrote that down too here. I wrote the self-talk. You know, like watch that self-talk, watch that patterns of the self-talk here. Um, some of you guys are some type of contract here. I feel like you're ending some type of contract for some of you. Some of you guys are signing a contract to move in or buy a house or something like that with a free month. Could be a cell phone too. I just got something like that. There is something that's gonna return. There's something coming back around, like the curtain going up. So I feel like you are being seen, you are being recognized. Like you're like people are starting to recognize you for who you are. I also feel that the curtain in the mind, right, is like the blinders. Take the blinders off, and I act too. So something is coming back around here or something. And if it's not, it's someone wants it to. Okay, it's gonna be different. I heard you got a big payday coming, and the Wheel of Fortune is what popped in. So I'm getting like there is good fortune. I mean, look, you got prosperity beginning here, but I'm telling you, it's about opening this heart space and changing that perspective that is bringing that, right? The lens of perception that you're looking through the world is what's coming. Look at in here, you've got the third eye and the crown. That is all about the mind. Change the mind, change what you're focused on, change your thinking, the patterns. What are you thinking? What are you thinking all day long? Right? What are you thinking about yourself? It's truly about yourself. It's not about the other people. Ask her, why are you not feeling confident? Why are you wanting to please others? Why do you feel like you need to be accepted by others? That's the stuff that I'm getting here. Okay. Um, yeah, because find your fearless. Spirit wants you to know, get rid of the fear. Fear is stopping you. Fear in the mind is stopping you. Okay? Some of you guys, it's medications. I'm going to be honest with you. That, like, those medications, believe it or not, are keeping you up in your head and making you think negatively. Follow that. Listen to your body. Your body's telling you something. Listen to what you're feeling, what you're thinking, and what you're intuitively knowing you need to do. And become fearless and do that. Also, some of you guys are doing it some type of organization, and it's going to be called Paint the City, or you're going to hear somebody say, let's go paint the city red. Something about that this weekend. Um, be aware of other people's perception. Okay, what other people think about you doesn't matter, but if you're in a work environment, you need to be conscious of that. And I feel like some of you guys, the blinders are off and you're seeing things and you're seeing the way people are thinking. But here's the thing, you're able, this is a gift to help them with their inner healing journey, to use it for the benefit of them, not just for the benefit of you. Yes, for the benefit of you too, but to help them. Like if you know somebody's struggling with self-confidence issues within themselves and they're like your leader, they're your boss, use that to benefit them. Make, you know what I mean? Like make people feel comfortable. You don't have to step on people to get ahead. For some of you, that's a lesson you just learned. Now take everybody with you. Okay? It's not about work, 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 work. It's about equality and loving everyone, right? Opening this heart space. And I feel like, that's been a struggle here for some of you guys. Um, yeah, and then last two things here, gratitude. Express gratitude before you go to bed at night, even when you're feeling like crap. That's the focus here, okay? Even in the struggles in the moments, Spirit's trying to tell you to focus and find the good in the moments. Find the beauty in it. What you focus on will always grow. So if you're focusing on, other people, you're not growing your in. But if you're focusing on the inner, you're growing the outer. Everything is as within, so without. Okay, you can work as hard as you want, but if you're not changing the inner world, the outer world is only going to be temporary. If you want things that are going to be lasting and long lasting, it has to be done within you first. All right, and then the last thing here is some of you guys may have some type of canceled meeting, appointment, class, something like that is going to happen. All right, so let's read the astrology energy. Oh yeah, two things. I also had something to do with Saturn here. Crap, I forgot to say that. Hold on, let me pull that back out here, guys. Yeah, Saturn undercover and Capricorn energy. So it's about, Saturn is about the cycles, the patterns. Okay, you're not. Some of you guys aren't seeing this pattern here, and that's kind of what's causing the material things not to come into fruition as you would like. All right, Saturn undercover. Also, Saturn, I believe, is where the name Satan comes from. Right? Isn't that funny? Capricorn, Satan, right? So, there's something there to do that. You could have a Capricorn for some of you guys that are watching you and like kind of, or somebody with heavy Capricorn in their chart. It could also be some addiction. It's a secret. There's a secret there, right? Because Capricorn energy is also about secret. Okay. Let's see what the astrological energy has said. So retrograde energy, number 15, which is number 6. So about harmony. I think we're in Mercury retrograde. Actually, we might be. I'll have to check that out. You guys know. Let me know in the comment box. Retrograde. Review. Retrograde gets a bad rap, especially Mercury retrograde. But the retrograde cycle is truly a helpful and necessary time. It's nothing to worry about, just something to work with. A planet is in retrograde when it appears to reverse the direction of its journey across the sky from our perspective here on Earth. As that planet revisits its path, you get to review your life. Action. Stop the normal patterns of your life and take a break. The roots of this issue are found in the past. Reconsider, revise, repair, and edit. Dig in a drawer to find an old idea to bring forth and rework it. Reconnect with old friends and previous contacts. Address some unfinished personal business. Look again and find lost items and missing information. A delay may be saving grace in this situation. So check equipment, read the fine print, and make sure that everyone is on the same page, and it is safe to move forward. This is an opportunity for a do-over. You don't need to get stuck in the past. If an old problem rears its head, rather than reinscribing dysfunctional patterns, take a different approach. Before you re-engage an old relationship, inventory your heart. Consider what needs to be different this time to make it work. Broach new territory together. If you feel called, put regular work aside and attend to a side agenda, a sole important short-term project that urgently needs every bit of wisdom you've garnered. Garnered is what I think it's trying to say. Yeah, so it's funny because Saturn undercover, right? And I was just talking about maybe Saturn's in retrograde. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not an astrologer. I do know a little bit of it, okay? But it's like I was saying this the other day about how Mercury retrograde does get a bad rap, but the thing is, it's supposed to. Why are things are meant to come back? Why would that be there? That's because it's supposed to come back. Because in order for you to see what you've learned and how you've learned, you have to kind of have the same situations reappear. And a lot of the times, there's people reappearing to help you heal and mend. So I feel like that's what's happening is some of you guys are going to have some opportunities, to heal situations with people. Challenge. It's not a time, tempting though it may be, to reminisce, pick at old scars, or revisit a painful situation from your past just because you want the emotional charge of anger, or the excuse to wallow in memories of betrayals and regrets. You've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, and don't need to do it again. Yeah, so some of you guys, look, think about it. Wow. Some of you guys are thinking about the past. I actually got stuck in this the other night, and my heart got really, really heavy. And it's because I am tapped into the astrology, the energy, and I can feel little subtle shifts that happen, and that's what took place. But I had to transmute that. I had to look at myself in the mirror and forgive myself for the old things that I did because I wasn't aware back then. I was self-centered, selfish, egotistical prick because I believed that I was separated, that I was here by chance, that there was no higher power, that everything was against me, and when I relive those feelings now, I am opening my heart space and it makes my heart really heavy, but I have to not judge myself because I'm not that same being. My awareness of being is different. Therefore, how can I judge myself today for something I did when I was a different being? an entirely different being. I was in a different density and dimension of being. That's something for some of you guys. Gift. Take a deep breath. This is a moment out of the ordinary flow, an opportunity to use what you've worked so hard to learn. Use your accumulated skills, knowledge, and maturity. Slow, steady, and thoughtful will win this race. And that goes back to what I was saying about using the gifts, the way you see things, and the things you know to benefit others as well as yourself. Okay? You do not need to dominate this win or lose, mentality. And don't like think people are out to get you and people are against you and things like that, right? Because if that mentality keeps perpetuated, if it keeps, the cycle will keep going. Okay? All right. Descendant invitation 37. It's one. All right. While the ascendant describes how you enter the world, the descendant is a place where you invite equal others to come into your world. It describes how you see these peers, what you project upon them, and what you were trained to respect in them. The descent is where the sun would be at sunset. See, and I should have known that this descent was going to come up because I've seen this word like 4 or 5 times in the last couple days. See, I need to start writing more of that stuff down. But action. Look at how you invite others to dance with you, to relate. Be welcoming while also keeping healthy boundaries in place. Once you feel comfortable about your ground rules for the people you bring into your life, it is easier to open your heart. If you notice that you keep people at a distance or avoid meeting new people, investigate this habit. Though it might have been important to protect you at one time in your life, consider how is it working for you now and what would help you feel safe enough to open this door. Also, notice in what areas of your life you ask other people to do your work for you. The descendant can point to what you might try to import from other people. While this practice can refer to an important skill in a work situation, it has its dangers in a personal relationship. If you feel disempowered, you might be drawn to powerful people. If you're an extrovert who inwardly craves emotional and spiritual intimacy, you might draw in someone who helps you cozy up at home. It's wonderful when others can help you develop latent characteristics within yourself. But if you ask them to do this work for you and they leave, there goes the resource. If you see them as only an extension of yourself, you can't really see them. When you develop your own resources, you can see these others as whole beings with their own needs and gifts. So it goes back to about the mirroring thing, right? And it goes back to what I was just saying about giving the example with the leadership. So you can just tell I am tapping into this energy, right? And it's for me too. I know because I've seen it. It's in my awareness. I'm being aware of it, right? This opening this heart space here is what I'm getting, right? Instead of trying to like make everything fit the way you want to feel comfortable, right? Like, yes, you want to feel comfortable, but I do feel for some of you, you're kind of self-sabotaging certain connections with people because you're trying to keep them at an arm's length. You know what I mean? Like, for me, as a projector at human design and with someone with these abilities, right? What I notice is it's sometimes I'm there to trigger people, and I don't mean to, but it's because of what's happening within them. Sometimes things are being manifested. You are that person that's being there to cause something to shift within them. I hope that makes sense. Challenge. You give your power away when instead of working together, you ask others to be what is missing in yourself. Wow. That just totally hit somebody hard, really hard. It should have. And it hits me. I've seen it. I've been through this. I'm going through this. It's always a healing journey. It's always a self-discovery, right? The gift. 10. The inlet to your heart. Invite in relationships that are clear, healing, nurturing, self-responsible, and encouraging of mutual evolution. Yeah, I do feel like some of you guys, there are people that you need to just let go. They're meant to go, right? They're meant to disconnect with you. And for some of you guys, you need to get out, right? If you want the long-lasting connection, right? If you want a loving connection, if you want, like in a relationship, if you, like I do, but I'm also realizing that I need to put myself out there more, right? How do I do that? Well, I let people in. I give them chances, not fearing about getting hurt because it's all about how I'm inside. If I control the inner, the outer has to match it. I'll manifest people. And right now, for a lot of you guys, what's happening is you're manifesting people to cause these shifts so these patterns can break. I have done this as well. And now I'm calling in people that are like more aligned to me. Okay? Let's get into the regular tarot. I did not pre-shuffle, but I'm going to pre-shuffle right now. Um, I will say there, whatever this shift is that's going to happen here, that is like already taken place. It is a lot to do with the mind. It's a lot to do with the focus of what your thoughts are on and how you're perceiving things to be. Like I said, I'm getting like becoming fearless is really going to lead you to a lot of abundance. The wheel of fortune is turning for many of you. I feel that there is going to be a lot of financial gain that's going to happen here. All right. But first, there it is. Take me down. Some of you guys are being torn down so that you can have a whole new foundation to build a newer version of yourself. It's like opening your mind, your awareness is you're seeing the patterns, and that can be a little rough. It really can. But all right, spirit, guides, angels, ancestors, guardians, ascended masters, all higher light energies. Please show the beautiful collective, anyone that comes across this message, what they need to see. Anyone that comes across this message, Spirit, what they need to see. Last one here. Wow. See what I mean? This is about the ending of the shadow. All right, the ending of the things that you've been holding on to, the patterns of thinking. You know, the Pentacles is the earth. This is about, I will say like procrastination is a word that came up. Taking action. Also, some of you guys are maybe like finding your happiness too much in your material, and that needs a shift. Like, and instead, you can find that happiness within you. All right. Some of you guys are overworking yourself because of fear that it's like you're putting your value into your materials. Also, some of you guys are ending relationships. But the biggest thing is here, it's like the shadow, the patterns of programming. That's what I'm getting here. That has been affecting the Four of Pentacles, the material gain. Conflict, right? Five of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Wow, okay. The Empress in reverse. The Eight of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Devil in reverse. And the Queen of Wands here. The bottom of the deck, we got the Eight of Cups. So like I said, this is coming up to be transmuted. This whatever the situation that you guys are in, there is some type of conflict that's happening with other people. Okay? And it's manifesting. It's going back to what I was saying. It's because of what's going on within you. This inner conflict is being manifested. Okay? And what look, the first meaning here, what big insecurity. Okay? This fear has to shift here. And how I see with this Eight of Wands here and this Ace of Pentacles, so there is like some type of conflict that's within you that is being manifest. Spirit's like bringing this to you so that you can get out of this fear and take action in love. This is a love and action, right? This is about taking action. But listen, impatient, be aware of that too here, okay? Procrastination is the energy that comes up. Like there has to be action here that has to be taken, okay? And like there's like a there's like things are not material because the Capricorn energy, the devil, is about like the material gain, right? Like it's about really like earth energy, okay? What's happening is this new beginning that you're looking for, this financial like abundance that you're wanting, it has to start within you. This inner conflict is just then manifesting in the outer. That's the Ace of Pentacles. That is why. And why? It's because of insecurity, not knowing your power, misuse of your power, taking action in that energy is, or not taking action here. Okay, some of you guys, it's like overindulging. All right, I do feel drinking is something that could be a problem here, but I do feel like this is something to do with the past. Okay, there was a lot. Maybe there's like you're protecting yourself because of, you don't want to be hurt. This could also be somebody you're dealing with. There's definitely some type of deception that has happened in your past, but look, this is telling me you're walking away from that and you're stepping in to your power. You know you have the world in your hands. You're making that choice after some type of separation here, after some type of like digging in. If this hasn't happened, this is a cycle that's about to happen. Yes. And once it does, it's going to the trumpets. Like I said, something may be returning as well. Like I said, retrograde, but it's going to return to bring it into calmer waters, okay? To move forward, all right? And that's also to bring you to a place of leadership, okay? So that you can get this abundance here. You may not see this totally yet, but I do feel like there's something that's going to be coming back around here. All right. And I'm also like getting like it's about being honest with yourself here. And it's also about taking your own leadership and understanding that what other people are going through, all right, doesn't have to be a reflection of your beauty and your magnificence, right? If somebody doesn't like you, that doesn't matter. If somebody doesn't want to be with you or want to go further in a relationship, that doesn't make you any less valuable, right? And I feel like that's that conflict here that's happening for some of you guys, right? Like there may have been a situation here there where like you were giving your heart to the situation or you wanted to go in, but somebody was in this win or lose energy here, and the chances are it was for a reason. Like remember, all situations are manifesting to teach you something, to have you shift your being. So I do feel like a lot of this could be something in the past here for some of you, or this could be something you're going through now. If it's not now, it's something in the future. I'm going to pull some more cards. I'm going to ask what is coming up in November for anyone that's watching this reading. Spirit, guides, angels, ancestors, guardians, ascended masters, all higher light energies, please show the beautiful collective, anyone that comes across this message here, what they need to know. What is the rest of November looking like for these beautiful beings? Well, there's definitely a struggle here. Some of you guys may need to like just go within, take time away from others here. So, this is about your structure to do with work here and taking action. Okay? It's about truly being rational, okay? Using your intellect in the correct way and standing in the truth. Yes, your intellect's not bad. It's not, but it's how you're using it that can be bad, right? If you're trying to intellectualize everything, like you have to know exactly why this or that is the way it is. Like, I'm getting like it's a balance, okay? It's also about structure. It's about taking action here, standing in truth and knowing that nothing is going to just magically appear. It is going to require you to actually work for it. You have to work for it. You have to invest. And remember, whatever you're giving your mind to is what's going to manifest. There are going to be some big changes, a lot of opportunities here. All right? You're going to have to be emotionally balanced about it. Okay? I'm also getting it's a mystery. You may not see this coming here. Look, emotional intelligence right underneath it, like as I just said. Yeah, you're not going to see this. Also, be more curious. This could be something to do with a love connection here. But I do feel for a lot of you guys, it's about this inner confidence and courage here. So, this did land in reverse, but I do not feel, well, it landed sideways. I don't feel I should take it in reverse, to be honest with you. Okay. So, I actually I actually feel this is good. I don't feel this is supposed to be reversed, and I'm actually going to go by my intuition. I'm going to tell you why. Because of the cards next to it. I mean, I will remember it. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not in reverse. I'm going to tell you why. Look at the star. Look at the Hierophant. This in reverse is beautiful because this is meaning you're shedding your old beliefs. Okay, you're looking at the past. Something is being you're seeing something, and there's a cycle here that's coming to an end. It's also about having success here. There's a completion. You're about to feel supported here, and I do feel, like I said, a lot of you guys, is there's a lot of an opportunity here. As long as you're sticking in your morals and your values, you're actually committed to your healing journey, to your path, whatever you're doing, there is going to be a lot of success, right? Success. I mean, that's what I'm getting here. Yes, there's going to be some type of message that's going to come in, I feel. First, this could be some connection that you've had that ended here, and somebody may want to bring it back together here. Yeah, definitely want to bring it back at 10-10. I've seen this before. There is like something that ended that's being manifested back. Now, this may not be a person. This could just be you getting back to like your childhood innocence and to getting back into love. What I just realized, and really is beautiful. I've never noticed this because I never had them side by side, but you see these two cards? They're the same. That's the same guy. This is like going from the shadow to the spiritual self, the love, the heart, and moving from that. And I feel like that's what's this after this cycle here is that there is going to be something that's going to shift. There may be an upheaval. There may be a sudden change that happened or is about to happen. Okay, I am gonna see that here because I see it in here too. So there may be some type of sudden change for somebody else. And if you were dealing with somebody who was like keeping you as a what if or a possibility while they experimented, and they're feeling guilty. They may not tell you this, but they are, because they're comparing everybody else to you, and they're looking at like, wow, this could have happened. And I'm not saying that for you guys to really get onto that way of thinking. Just know I can see that, okay? Because this is telling me that there's healing, and there may be a message. Could be a message coming in from an Aquarius here, um, about something, about wanting to have a new beginning and bring you some romance, and it could also have something to do with money here. But I definitely feel like they may be emitting something too. All right, and they may have they may have attempted to do some type of like magic or something here. Okay, like, but don't let that stuff bother you guys, because the truth is it can't. Okay, if you believe in it, it can, but if you don't, it can't. I know I've said that to people before, and it's the truth. All right, let's do the advice, because I'm gonna have to go switch my laundry over here in 20 minutes. So, all right, message in a bottle. There it is. See what I mean? You're definitely getting a mess. There is a message that's gonna come in. All right, and I'm also getting like where pieces underneath this. It's about the way you're talking to yourself, the self-talk. All right, let's go to 15 here, which is 5 changes coming in. Yeah, this message is gonna bring changes. Um, I don't know the timing about it, you guys. When I do the angel answers after, you can ask that question, and we'll see what we get. All right. Message in a bottle. Commitment. Wow. That's the name of this song right here. See what I mean? I'm telling you, somebody is going to want to give you a commitment here. All right. If this isn't a person, this is about you being committed to yourself. All right. This could also be something else. But that song right here is called Commitment. And it's not, I mean, I'm seeing commitment here. I've saw it in other cards as well. Message in a bottle. Communication, a sign, a kledon, the ancient name for a spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by the speaker, pointing the way to your highest good. Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them, when you believe you will receive them, and when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens. They may come to you as a bird flying by, a logo on a truck, and a song on the radio. Expect confirmation that you're pointed in the right direction. Keep your ears open for someone might say just the right thing that will give you the answer to your query. Today, your message is this: Spirit hears you, and the reply is favorable. Powerful. Yeah, like I said, you are being pushed. You are on the right path. You're seeing this. Believe that you are. You know, I notice when I do readings, if I've been around people that are like having disbelief issues, or if even I'm doing readings for people, since I tap in and I actually have to, I feel it, I embody it. Well, at my work, where I'm working now, I'm around a bunch of people that are going through a lot of mental health stuff, right? So I've noticed that I I have to transmute their energy on top of my own, and if I don't believe I'm tapped in, I'm not going to be as tapped in. But if I know I'm tapped in and I just believe that I'm tapped in, therefore I am. Therefore I am. Relationship message. You can expect someone to favor you with positive news. This could be in a form of a letter, phone call, or email. You are intended receiver of this message, so stay open to what you learn. Only good will come out of it in the end. The signs are all there. Prosperity message. You are on target with your purpose and your passion. You are coming into alignment with your destiny, and Spirit wants you to know that you're on the right track. Expect a call, a new opportunity, or a message from an old friend or business contact that will lead you closer to your dreams and greatest desires. Spirit has been listening to you. And I want to go back to that action that I was saying about taking action. There is a difference of taking action in a fear base or taking action with a belief base. Faith, fearless. That's the action you're being called to take. Protection message. Look at that. Street lights. Wow. Commitment, street lights about being signed. Yeah, you are being guided. The path, the street is lit up. Follow. Protection message. Are you refusing to acknowledge the signs because you want things as you want them? Red flags are not pretty decorations for you to admire. They are warning you for a reason. If something doesn't sit right with you, trouble could be hiding in the bushes. Don't ignore the signs. Spirit always has your best interests at heart and will draw your attention to what you're overlooking. Goes back to like, why are you seeing signs, right? It's to keep you in where you're meant to be, and also to benefit the other people. Okay, so you may see things, but don't just, if you see something that says, all right, this is probably not for me, don't try to make it for you. Don't, because it will only cause more trouble. All right, and let's do here and now. Yeah, present, being in the present moment. Like everything is here right now. You know what I mean? It all is. All right. Here and now. Essential meanings. Being fully present in the moment. Living one day at a time. The oracle message. Everything happens in the now, in the present. Only this moment counts. You have what it takes to handle anything today if you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past. Be present and notice what is going on right now. This very moment has the potential for you to create miracles in your life. It's simple, guys, but it's not, because I have to do it too. Remember, now you're becoming aware, and your awareness of being is expanded. You're seeing the patterns of your mind. Laugh at it because it's not you, because it's not the consciousness, it's not the conscious being. It is the narrow pathways of the source energy that flows through you and to you. Laugh at it, catch it, cut it off. Relationship message. It's easy to yearn for love affair or friendship you may not have right now. One that is more romantic, more fun, more reliable, more passionate. The good old days are gone, and a new day has dawned. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is all that is available to you. Stay present and aware that in this moment, as you cherish and improve of your beautiful self, you are a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Did you know that? Turn to Spirit to feel the joy of love in the here and now. Yes, stay in the moment. It's simple. It is. And like, see here, this woman heart in reverse, like trying to protect your heart is like, don't let your heart go. Listen, I did it with somebody. I was ready to go in a relationship and jump on in, and they were like experimenting and like trying, like all these other people. And they wanted to give me a chance too, right? But I didn't really express what I truly felt. Didn't let him know that I was ready. Instead, I was projecting out fear, right? Be aware of that. You don't need to protect your heart. Open that heart. Prosperity message. What you are working on is golden, and your efforts will have a powerful legacy. Focus not on meeting a goal that in the far off future, but on creating a dream now, releasing your desire for an outcome and owning that it already exists. It will appear in the material world as if by magic. Claim your prosperity now. The essence is more important than the form. When you are immersed in prosperous thoughts, you automatically tune into a sense of timelessness and unlimited potential. You can't act as if, in spite of the temporary outer conditions, you are prosperous at this moment. What you think now becomes your reality. Stay present. There it is. There's the focus. Success. Do not go out into the future. See it in now, right? Remember, if what you focus on grows, focus on the beauty of the now. Not on tomorrow, not on yesterday. Stay in the now. Protection message. Some of you guys, here it is. This is the gold, the meat and potatoes of the reading. Protection message. Whenever you find your mind drifting into the past, wondering if things could have or should have been better, or whenever you find yourself longing for the good old days, you leak power. The same is true for looking too far ahead and hoping the future will provide you with certainty. Driven by ambition, you might wander too long in a place with no substance and forget that you are here today. The past and future are illusions. Whenever you leave the present moment, you're disconnecting from your inherent power to manifest your reality with true substance. Neither past nor future can give you what you need. Now is all that counts. Come back from those eternities and be here now. All will be well, and miracles will appear as if by magic in the perfect timing of Spirit. It's about being in the now and doing what you can right now. If you're manifesting a connection, you're communicating, do what's right now. If you're doing a job and you have goals that you want in the future, do what you can now. Do not worry about the outcome. Don't live in the outcome, because if you live in the outcome, you're only going to create a disconnection. It's not going to manifest in the way you want it. Remember, you cannot control how it comes. You can control what you want by the inner. You can control that it comes per se if you control what you're focusing your energy on. It's time to focus in the now. It's time to get out of this win or lose mentality. It's time to stop judging things. Stop looking at success in the eyes of the world. Okay? Stop looking at the past and the what ifs and the should haves and the could haves and all that stuff. Stop looking at other people and blaming them for what is going on within you, and shift that energy. You are winning. You always are winning. Even when you're losing, you are winning. Even when you're struggling, you are winning. You want to know why? Because all lessons eventually turn to blessings. This is what I got for you guys. Let's do the angel answers and close out this reading. So if you have a yes or no question or a time-related question, this is when you want to ask. Okay? Use your discernment. These are collective readings, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Spirit, guides, angels, ancestors, guardians, ascended masters, all higher light energies, please show the beautiful collective what they need to see. Show the beautiful collective what they need to see. Answer their questions, Spirit. Alright, last shuffle, guys. I didn't pre-shuffle this deck like I normally would, so I apologize. And I know this is a little longer reading, but it's because I haven't been doing readings. And I think these are better. Hopefully you guys watch the whole thing. There are helpful people around you, okay? Allow people to help. Ask for help. Let go of this past conflict. Let go of this way of looking at things. Let go of the conflicts within your being. Let go of the addictions that are holding you back. The medications that are not making you in the best state of being. And it will help your health. Once you do that, it's going to improve your health, right? Health is improving. Mental, physical, spiritual. Relationships. Forgiveness was the first song that was on when I on this my YouTube. Meditation brings answers. Yeah, going within, taking time, clearing the mind. And if you ask a yes or no question, answer is no, and at the bottom, trust. Trust Spirit. Trust. Take action and trust. Okay? Open that heart space, man. Some of you guys, if you're on certain medications, I will be honest, they're blocking the way you feel. If they're messing with your dopamine and all that stuff, that is your feeling energy. You need that. All right? Heal that. This is a huge healing time for you guys. I hope this message resonates. Remember, I'm doing a buy one, get one free reading special. It's $55. The second reading is good for lifetime. It will first come, first serve basis. It's for the whole month of November. My scheduling, I am available Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays to schedule those readings. So whoever, it will be first come, first serve. We'll work around my work schedule and your work schedule. If that interests you, go ahead and email me. It's in the description box. Also, if you'd like to donate $1, $5, $10, $20, $30, whatever you'd like to donate, thank you guys. Really does help. Okay? I put time and effort into this, a lot of energy. I put a lot of money into the cards here. So it does help. It just shows me appreciation, you guys. And remember, the more you give, the more you receive. All right? So thank you for those that are going to do that. I just invite you guys, if you can't donate, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, go onto your phone and do it and hit the notification bell. And for most of you guys, just check to see if you are subscribed. It does help me tap into your energy. And I'd like to have you join the Soul Tribe. I hope this message resonates with you guys. I'm sending you so much love. I am ending this reading exactly at 1:44 p.m. Is that a synchronicity? I think it is. I'm sending you so much love from my sacred heart to your sacred heart. Namaste.